See, y'all don't like it when I'm nice. Y'all only like it when I'm ignorant. So that's exactly what you get.
Lord, I ask for your forgiveness. What I'm about to say should have never came out of my mouth. Wilder, you ain't shit. For one man to talk about another man's son and to talk about crippling a man in the ring, you ain't nothing, man. You got the heavyweight championship. That's about it. Outside of that, 2 wives, 3 girlfriends, 3 kids you know about, a disabled child, kids on the side. Your life is all fucked up. You want to come at me with some bullshit? Be a man. Step up. Get the paperwork done. Send the contract over. You and I, we can square this off in the ring, and you'll lose the only thing you've ever had good in your life. Send it over. My revenge is coming.
Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hashtag ASBC. Listen, man, I ain't made a video in a minute, but when I heard this shit right here, this shit inspired me. I mean, damn, Dominic Breazeale, you don't give a fuck, huh? You just gonna talk about this man's daughter like that? That shit ain't even cool, man. Hitman Boxing don't even say shit like that. I never bring a dude's family into it, but I guess we gotta put it into perspective, right? Let's get into what Deontay Wilder said about Dominic Breazeale yesterday. And Deontay Wilder is really the one who started this whole shit anyway. All right, let's get into a statement. We already know that Dominic Breazeale is trying to talk me into fighting him, which is not working. You can't make me mad, especially with your word, unless you physically do something. My mind is already made about the Breazeale fight. When it do happen, I'm going to make sure he brings his son up on the stage to look at the men in the eyes that are going to cripple his daddy. Deontay Wilder's statement. Now, Dominic Breazeale is upset about the last part of that. Wait, is there more? Oh, there's more. Breazeale's whole story is so wrong and so twisted. He wants people to feel sorry for him, but it's not going to happen, Dominic Breazeale. You're going to get what you got coming to you. Dang, what else did he say? Okay, so that's Deontay Wilder's statement, right? Now, we know what has happened between Dominic Breazeale and Deontay Wilder in the past. Dominic Breazeale has given us his recollection of the events. You know, after the fight, I forgot who Wilder knocked out, man. It doesn't really matter, but he knocked somebody out, and I believe Breazeale and his family were at some hotel, and y'all seen the video. If you haven't seen the video, I dropped about this a long time ago. It's pretty entertaining. But Dominic Breazeale got attacked by several of Deontay Wilder's goons and his cousin. Or at least that's what he says, right? While his family was there. And so they had this big lawsuit, or they went to court over something. I don't know what happened, man. But it's a lot. There was a lot going on with these two guys, right? At the end of the day, Dominic Breazeale got jumped by Deontay Wilder and some of his people, whatever, right? That's basically the story. Deontay Wilder says that's not true. Deontay Wilder says, when the time comes, he will deal with Dominic Breazeale, and that's what upset Dominic Breazeale. I think he's kind of misinterpreting what this guy is saying, right? Now, Deontay Wilder has said some messed up things, right? Talking about he want to kill somebody in the ring, talking about all this and that, but he talking crazy again. He says he's got this alter ego, what is it, the Bronze Bomber? Like, you're not bipolar, dude. You might be a little retarded, but you're not bipolar. Now, of course, Deontay Wilder makes this statement, and I did not expect Dominic Breazeale to clap back so quickly and so aggressively. Now, I can't condone what Dominic Breazeale said about, this dude's daughter, because, Deontay Wilder's daughter, she has had health problems, and that's just not cool, man, to attack his daughter like that. And to preface it by saying, God forgive me what I'm about to say, like, don't even do that, bro. Like, you're not finna to do that and get off on this. Like, when the time comes, and I kind of feel sorry for Dominic Breazeale, because when the time comes, Deontay Wilder is going to knock him out, and it might be one of the worst knockouts we've seen in the history of the heavyweight division. You keep talking about people's families like that, and that's when problems start to arise. Now, I ain't been the most pro Deontay Wilder channel on YouTube, but I know there's lines that you don't cross, and you don't cross that line when you're talking about somebody's family like that. You talk about the wives and all this shit and the side chicks, cool. But you don't talk about somebody's daughter, who who's sick, who has health problems, right? Nobody said anything about beating up your son. He said that he wants your son to come into the ring and see the man who knocked your ass out. It's simple as that. Like, I don't see any way to overreact about a statement like that. Now, admittedly, what Dominic Breazeale said was hilarious. When I first saw it, it was hilarious. It's still funny as hell, all right? But I still think it's wrong. Just because the shit's funny don't mean it's not wrong, right? You know, I ain't one of them, what do you call them? Most of y'all are probably millennials and stuff, man. Like, most of y'all are millennials. Like, I'm a millennial too, man, but I ain't one of these soft millennials, man. But Dominic Breazeale, man, he's biting off a little bit more than he can chew. You know, the issue with Breazeale is he's been waiting for this opportunity to fight Deontay Wilder because he's been like ranked 1 and 2, right? I believe. Well, they just changed the heavyweight rankings, but I'm pretty sure Breazeale is like top 5 right now, right? And he said he was promised to fight with Deontay Wilder, and the WBC never delivered. But it's the WBC, man. They never deliver on much of anything, and they kind of play around with their rankings, and they do whatever they want for the right amount of money or the right amount of connections that you may have with the organization, right? So Dominic Breazeale kind of shot himself in the foot because he hasn't been active, and he hasn't been in the ring for quite some time. If I recall, let me just pull up his box rec. The last time I saw Dominic Breazeale fight, he fought some undefeated dude. Was it Ugana? Dang, that was a long time ago. Let me just pull up his box rec real quick. I think that's the last fight that I saw him in, and that was against... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. He did fight Eric Molina. Okay, he fought Eric Molina, like, last year. He's almost been out of the ring for an entire year. So, really, what are you waiting for? You need to continue to be active. I say, why not... He should have been trying to fight either Luis Ortiz or Dillian White. Like, the dudes that were ranked, like, right behind him. Man, the WBC don't make no damn sense, man. They had Dillian White as the silver champion. The silver champion is supposed to be the highest ranked fighter under the WBC, I thought, but apparently it's not that way. Dominic Breazeale got issues, man. He got some problems. He's gonna regret sending that message to Deontay Wilder, man. You know, we laugh and talk shit about Wilder all the time, but like, you really can't, like, honestly, if I'm really thinking about it rationally, like, Deontay Wilder's statements, it wasn't that bad. That last one, it wasn't that bad. Like, the first thing he said about killing somebody in the ring, that was pretty messed up. But, like, right now, just saying, like, basically, we all know what's going to happen with Dominic Breazeale when he fights Deontay Wilder. Like, I'm a Deontay Wilder hater on this channel. You can call me that all day. But I already know what's going to happen when this dude fights Breazeale. Breazeale's going to sleep, and he might not get back up, and he might be that body bag that Wilder was talking about. But in this situation, the person who got put in the body bag was Deontay Wilder. And this is the closest Dominic Breazeale will ever get to a W in terms of facing off against Deontay Wilder. Now, I'd be very interested to see if Deontay Wilder responds to this threatening message. He probably won't. And, of course, he's negotiating with Tyson Fury. We'll see if that fight gets made. Kind of stalling, but, you know, we'll see if the fight gets made. But, you know, this really makes the matchup between Dominic Breazeale and Deontay Wilder much more intriguing. This little beef that they have. So when they do get in the ring, I am very interested to see what happens between the two. Hitman Boxing, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about both of these guys' comments. Do you think Deontay Wilder went too far? Do you think Dominic Breazeale went too far with his comments? I mean, I don't know. I felt like he went a little too far. Hashtag ASBC. We out.
Yeah. Fresh about the 37th chamber. Sold 2 dots, killer beat, new generation. I'm killing niggas with no hesitations. Real hellraiser, killing them softly because it builds patience. What's up with niggas and they fucking favorites? Swear to God, man, but I'ma just stop before they say I'm hating. Anyway, this be that chill wave. Each and every day, nigga, it's a lifestyle over this way. Along with getting blazed, talking to some slimmies. Sophisticated conversations while drinking some Henny or maybe some Irish whiskey if they wanna get down. Let's smoke a pound, smoke green, show us skills with a mouth. I'm on a different type of level than niggas getting they shine. All about that rah-rah, I'm here to captivate the minds, turning niggas into zombie fans. A cult following that knows I get it poppin', just call me the showstopper, man. I'm Midwest till the fucking end, subtracting bitch-ass niggas from my life to get these dividends. I'm dope, hype, fresh, there's no contest. Follow your feather, but it's never lifted you as the best. I got these Ferrari dreams with the top down, nigga. Blowing tree, cruising through the fucking south side, nigga. Lots of hype beats strolling through my timeline, nigga. I just leave them where they at and focus on these figures. I be the old Mr. Grump, really just don't give a fuck about these niggas' feelings. In my opinion, they fucking suck. Yeah, and if they want it, they can see me, bruh. I'm riding solo everywhere, consider that a fucking dead. These niggas scared of competition these days. Fuck a card, I pull your page, so you better behave. I'm an angry nigga, shake me, watch me fucking explode. Like a champagne bottle that just dropped on the floor. It's a whole lot of niggas that can't fuck with my torch. A bunch of pussies, they ain't never stepped a foot off they porch. I'm on a genocide mission to exterminate these fucking fakes, walking with this proton pack, blowing my cares away. I ain't finished yet, serious like career threats, throwing out these slurs every minute like I got Tourette's. Fuck shit, bitch, and some other adjectives. Make it all rhyme. I had you bopping, asking who is this? It's Soul 2 dots, raising the flag for hip hop. The fifth element, secret weapon. I be a sure shot, spitting all these lyrics like it's fucking ammunition on a 40 cal. Seeking destroying these motherfuckers out.